Hello and welcome back everybody to more Aurora 4X. I'm Loquid and you are most definitely you. When we last left off, we had been fussing with some ruins that are now gone. Thankfully. And I'm trying to remember, I believe it was on AC Washington, yes. Alien Anomaly, and then... was that all? I believe so. So, where were we? What was we doing? We were trying to concentrate on getting us some duranium because our duranium deposits are almost completely empty. And yeah, we're trying to build automated mines and maintenance facilities, and as a result of that, we cannot because we are out of duranium. We had also been mining Temple Turtle here with our 49ers, trying to get said minerals. So, we also had decided that we weren't quite glitched or bugged, seeing as we got New York here. However, that could change. I'm not quite sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to my race. Commander names, let's see. There should be a system naming theme. Yes, theme, United States. So let's see here. Terran. I just saw it. Terran Union Federation. There we go. We're going to go with Terran Federation for our names, seeing as we are now large enough in our colony. Our colony's like what? Yeah, 4.5 billion people back on Earth in a matter of 130 years. That is kind of crazy. So hopefully these systems that we explore from here on out, Windows error reporting, go away. Hopefully the next system we get will be a different name. Now traditionally, I'm not quite sure what I've used. I'm really not. Might even be Galactic Empire. And I could be wrong, but I think that's what controls the naming of the... No, I don't want United States. I want Terran Federation. I believe that's what handles the naming of the solar systems here that you explore. So, let's see. Where are our... Okay, Star Trek Enterprise... NX-01 is surveying a comet in Washington A. Here? Washington A? No, it's in BA Washington. Okay. So he's here. Yep, he's right there. Okay. Why is he surveying a comet? I want him to do gravitational surveys. Yeah, that's kind of curious. Okay. We also have our Columbia here. That is in ZC, New York. Right, that is the system with the huge-ass nebula, which, as I said before, I had never encountered before in this game. I have played probably about 10 or 15 games trying to figure things out, and it's the first one I have ever come across, so I'm still kind of surprised about that. Research. What do we got to do with research? We've got no available labs. We are working on sensors and fire control, biology and genetics, and missile and kinetics. So let's move to mining Temple Turtle and just tick some time away. Try and get this mined out. What was that about? Okay, electronic hardening level 6, that's fine. Alright, let's filter this color. Let's make new minerals a teal. Maintenance problem, I know that's bleh, needs to be like a red. So what's going on here? Enterprise has suffered maintenance failure. Repairs have been carried out. Required 200 maintenance supply. The ship now has 30,000 maintenance supplies. Current clock, 17 years, or 11 years. Okay, that's fine. New administrator. That is not what I meant to do. We're going to filter that out because we don't care about new administrators. Alright. Why did I close that? I want to be here. Let's see. New system. Let's make that black on white. Black. Black. Thank you. Thank you, game. Let's make these black as well. I can't make those black. Okay. Breathable atmosphere. Ooh, splendid. What was this? Washington A2 Moon 5. Really? Okay. Where did that go? Where did that breathable atmosphere connect? There we go. Atmosphere has just become breathable on AC Washington. A2. Okay, it's showing planetary suitability of a 1.2. I have nothing in there. And there's no atmosphere. So that is definitely a glitch. Either that or we messed something up. So do we have any... Yes, we have terraformuses. AC Washington, we want to be on A2. Moon 5. Okay, move your butts back to Moon 5. And then let's come back here to... Oh, it's talking about this one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it. I'm a derp. Oh, wrong button. That's what I want. Okay, so terraformers, let's remove that. Let's go to here. Because this has quite a bit of minerals here. So between the two of them, they don't quite have what we want, because they're missing thorium and gallicite. Not to mention neutronium. And that's not quite enough titanium to go between the two. So this is AC Washington. We've got uranium galore there. Okay, let's pull this up. That's what I say. Tritanium. Yeah, not a lot of tritanium in this system. Neutronium. Moon 17 has 7 million. You know, we're just going to leave that, and hopefully we can get some civilian miners out there at some point. Well, speaking of which, what are we looking like here? Okay, so we gave them 100,000. They haven't done a dang thing with it yet, so whatever. Let's see here. Go back to Saul. Check out our 49ers. How are they doing? Didn't mean to pop that. Okay, they still got... Okay, yeah, we haven't done anything. Alright, so let's just let some time tick by here. Now, unlike a lot of other players that I have personally been watching myself, and you might have watched as well, such as Aurora, Quill 18, Alpha Pi Omega, I'm not really in the rush. I'm more of... I take the slow play on Aurora because there's no timetable. There's no end game, right? So the end game is you conquering every civilization out there, you exploring all 1,000 civilizations. And the research here that we're focusing on right now, that peters out after about 250 to 300 years. At that point, you've got every bit of technology available to you, and the only stuff that you have to research is stuff that you design at that point. So I kind of take the long game. You know, I take the long look of, okay, we can get our technology up to a point of dang near unstoppable. And then after that, it's all gravy. It's a matter of finding these enemy civilizations and just wiping them out. Okay, what did we just... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. What did we just research? Okay, let's change research complete to a really bright, annoying green. Text color, let's make it obnoxious. There we go. Gauss cannon rate of fire 4. Back to research. So that was right there. Okay, so I want to focus on missiles because I want to do missiles. Because initially, in the early game, missiles are incredibly powerful, and they're incredibly powerful later on in the game. However, once you get your beam weapons and stuff like that up to your maximum levels, at that point, missiles still hold quite a hold, have quite the hold on you. However, the other things can really start to shine. So, yeah. Let's pop that in there, pop that in there. Box launcher. No internal reload. We really don't care about that one. This one's kind of like for fighters. Consists of only a launch rail designed for fighters on occasion fast attack craft. That this can only be reloaded inside a hangar base. We really don't care about that. Yeah, and that's that. All right, so let's pass some more time here. Columbia has suffered repairs. Yeah, I know. Did we not click the no maintenance again? I keep doing that. Columbia is unable to carry out a special... Alright, so they're in New York. Where are we at? Okay, so... No destination within 10 million kilometers. Where are they? What? Where did it go? Oh, it went back to Earth. Ah, yes, to refuel. Alright, get your butt back there. Actually, is it... Okay, I was making sure it didn't have survey pop back up there again. So because this system is so dense, yeah, it's griping about its survey orders. Did I set it to the wrong place? Yes, I did. No, that's that one. ZA... Okay, so I gotta go to ZB and then ZC. There we go. Navigate it properly. Alright, there it is. Is it gonna go? Yes, it goes on its own. Excellent. Research into missile rate. Missile launcher rate number 5 has completed. Star Trek in B.A. Washington is unable to complete its orders. Alright, let's check minerals. It has a moon to survey and 2 rocky planets. However, all of the... There we go. All the gravitational has been done. Let's pull Prometheus out. Send him back to B.A. I'm going to start doing something here that I've been doing in my solo game. Z... Let's see, where are you going? You're in ZC to A. There we go. So then we're going to refuel. And then we're in BA. So let's head up to BA. And solid jump point, build a gate there, build a gate there. Alright, there we go. Shouldn't take him, well, it's going to take him quite a while actually, because he's on the far side of that nebula. Forgot about that, yes. Not good at all. But you do what you can do, right? Now, I cannot remember if the Enterprise has a jump drive. No, it does not. Okay, so let's come back here to Sol. Do we have any yeah, we got unexplored jump points. Alright, Star Trek. Go back to Earth. Actually, you can't jump. You literally have to wait. Alright, so we're going to clear your defaults. What's Prometheus up to? He's going to take quite the time. Yeah, so each 30-day tick, he's moving a fair distance, actually. It's kind of impressive. Took him like 10 days to go that last little bit. Oh, look at those little jumps. That's cute. Alright, yeah. So yeah, I realize that the long game that I'm playing here is going to be kind of boring for a while, but it still helps you, if you're unfamiliar with the game, to learn and reinforce the mechanics of the game. Because Aurora is quite possibly one of the most complicated computer games you will ever play. Yeah. Granted, it's not the most graphically pleasing, which we have talked about before, but it is definitely a fair bit more complicated than Dwarf Fortress in many ways, because you've got the technology, you've got diplomacy, which I still don't know how to do. You've got research, you've got colonization, mining, exploration, all sorts of crazy stuff. You've got technology creation, by the way you can create your own stuff there. Let's go on 30-day chunks. Let's get this system explored. All right, so we want. Okay, so where is the Prometheus? Prometheus, it's not there yet. So let's send the Columbia through jump point 1. Okay, jump point 1. Now, no matter what, I'm pretty much not going to do much in this, probably down this chain, unless it links back to BA or one of the other chains that connect into Sol, because of how long it is going to take our ships to go through there. Because this is, from here to there, that's 6 billion kilometers. That is quite the distance. And seeing as your maximum speed of 500 kilometers per hour, so let's see here. So that's 6 billion. Okay, so 6 billion divided by 500. Actually, no, that's not right. So each day, clear that out. All right, so each day there's 500 times 24 hours in a day, right? So we can do 12,000 kilometers per day. And divide that between these 6 billion. Oops. It's going to take 50,000 days? That's not right. That is not right. So something's got to be people. Oh, per armor level. Okay, so what's their armor? 1. Something's not quite right there, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Alright, Columbia, we want you to go through and see if we are still bugged with our naming schemes. Proxima Centauri A, there we go. Finally, real names. Alright. Now, she really can't do anything, so I'm just going to let her explore because she doesn't have a jump drive on her. If she did, I would tell her to stay on the point. Because I don't think she's got a jump drive. No, no jump drive. Just advanced geosensors. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, you're building jump gate 2 already? Alright. So, solid jump point is done. Now after this, we're going to head back to A, ZA, ZB, and move to Z... No, we want you to go through ZC. We want to move to Proxima Centauri. And we want to come into Proxima Centauri. This is ZD, I believe. Yes. Home ZD, Proxima Centauri, and there is nothing in here. What is with these empty systems? Seriously. So yeah, even if she didn't have a jump drive, well, she doesn't have a jump drive, but even if she did, it would not matter because there's nobody in this system to threaten her. Alright, we head back. Biology, genetics, we got sensors and fire controls, what we're working on here. Alright, what do we got? What do we have? We have a 60% bonus! Excellent! Alright, let's see. Maximum tracking time versus missiles. Let's get that done. Sensor fire control. Okay, active grab strength. Let's add that in. Beam fire control range. This is very important. We want to get that maxed. Electronic countermeasures. Electronic countermeasures and electronic countermeasures. Electronic hardening, EM sensor sensitivity, fire control rating, cue that to the top. Phase geological and phase gravitational. I believe those are actually the best ones you can get. And then that, and then we'll just tack the last 3 on there for the heck of it. So it's going to take her a while to actually complete what she needs to get done. Alright, has that been completed yet? No, it has not. We want you to move to it if you're not already there. I can't remember if we moved to... Star Trek has completed orders. Okay, so no, we did not move in. Maintenance failure, okay. Alright, so it's completed, so you can now standard transit. 5 seconds. What do we got? What do we got? Another Washington. Seriously? Oh my god! What is with the Washington names? What is with them? The game is trolling me. There we go. Seriously, it's trolling me. Okay, so we want to add a label. Not dis. Sis! Right. Make sure that's the same. Okay, that's the same size. We just want to change the color to white. And there we go. There we go. System position, save. I can't remember if ZC was empty or not. Yeah, ZC is empty as well. So let's pop a label up on that one. Oops. Actually, let me rename that one. There we go. Alright, empty system. Alright. System, lineup, save, close. Alright. Okay, so we want to go back to this Washington. This is a BB? Yep, BB. Okay. Rename home BB Washington. Lots of stuff here, though. That's awesome. Okay, cool. What did BA have? Yeah, not a lot. No minerals, no minerals, no minerals. No, a little bit there. Nothing to do there. All right. What else do we need? Okay, that's all that we have to name. Okay, we've got to explore that one before we can name it. Well, we can put a system label on it anyway. Okay, Star Trek, you need to start exploring, dude. Gravitational surveys. There we go. Survey away! Thought he was actually surveying something there. Oh, look at him go. Jump point, yes! Alright, where's Prometheus? Alright, she's going to ZD, okay. Standard transit. Jump gate. Hopefully we'll find something in ZD other than, well, the ZC jump point. What was that it just said about the ZC or ZD? The maintenance problem, okay. New jump point found in ZD, awesome. Prometheus has completed its orders. Alright, so we have another jump point to explore once that's all done. And another one. My cat just tried climbing up my back, and then she runs off. If you don't know, my cat is all of 4.5 months old, so she's probably starting to go into heat, as they say. That's why she's acting really weird today. Alright, 5 inactive labs on Earth. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so we need missiles and kinetics. Alright. 60%. Alright, what do we got? In fact, it seems like some of that research completed, a team led by Tobias. He didn't die. But then again, I do have bunch of stuff hidden, so he could have died and I just don't realize it. Alright, kitty, come here. There you go. Just sit on my lap, chill. You're not gonna play, you're not gonna roughhouse, you're just gonna chill and enjoy the company of me. Alright. So what do we want to look? We want to magazine ejection system. Magazine ejection feed, missile agility, missile launcher rate, ordnance production, and that's all we want right now. Yeah, she's acting weird. She's licking my pants. Prometheus has completed orders. Okay, so let's go check out ZD. Okay, so that one actually has a jump gate already on it. That's what the red square means, is there's a precursor or something else type of jump gate on it. Now, I'm not pulling him out of here just yet because I want to see if there's any other jump gates here. Wow, Columbia, you are having some problems. Okay, BB Washington has completed its... Wow, he completed it faster than the Columbia did. That's kind of crazy, because Columbia got there first. Alright, let's check up on Temple Turtle. Alright, he's got 12,000. That's not bad. Alright, so let's tell him to load up and head back. 49ers, Temple Turtle, load, Earth, unload, and go back. Alright, how is Earth doing for minerals at the moment? Anyway, we're up to 4.08 billion. Alright, we're up to 13,000 uranium. We are getting some from Dion here. Not a lot. All of 1,000 tons a year. Which is why we're trying to get the automated mines. which we have all of 5 at the moment. Right, let's supply 5 more automated mines, and we want 5 more automated mines here. Alright, let's finish exploring ZD Proxima Centauri. Alright, Prometheus, you can wait for just one more turn. Columbia, you're going to go through jump point 1. Okay, Star Trek. Do geos. There you go, Columbia. Get on down there. Get on down. What's this white dot? Oh, is that a planet? It is. There's an actual planet in this system. Oh no, that's the sun. My bad, that's the sun. Columbia is just breaking down like crazy. She's got horrible mechanics. That's why she's not the Enterprise. She's the Columbia. Not enough acceptable in 10 million kilometers. Okay, so then let's no default. Let's tell you just survey nearest body. How about that? Really? You're in BB Washington. Oh, you already did everything, and there was not a single mineral here. Holy cow. Not a single mineral in this system? That is ridiculous. How do you have 50 asteroids and no minerals? Wow. Alright, so no default then. Alright, so let's go back to Columbia in ZD here. Let her get her butt over there to unexplored 1. That's probably going to be Washington again. It's another Proxima Centauri. What do you know? Yeah, I'm thinking really our game probably is glitched here with these names because it's like, I don't know. Let's check this out. Government type, commander themes, system summaries. Let's go to Galactic Empire and see if that changes. I hate to change it every single time back between like 2 or 3 of them. That would kind of be a bummer. Alright, so on Columbia, to do gravitationals. Where are the gravitationals? This is a dead end. There is no gravity. Oh no! They're all right there. My bad. They're just all like within, what is that? 5 million kilometers. Yeah, they're like 5 million kilometers from the star. So there we go. Come on, find something, Columbia, so that there's only 3 rocky planets. Let's actually take a look at this. It's a binary system. They're all around B, so A is where the jump gate is at. We've got 1 habitable. It's a terrestrial, Terran-style planet, from the looks of it. Well, kind of. It's rather cold. It's weak on gravity. It's got nitrogen and oxygen. Just not enough oxygen. Probably, if we brought that up to 2.2, that would probably be enough overall to make that habitable. It's got an ice sheet, so it's frozen, obviously, from the negative 80 degrees Celsius. put that into Fahrenheit just so we can tell. That's a negative 112 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's kind of cold. That's kind of cold. Seems we can only go down to about negative 10 C. Anyway. Give the interlopers that might be here a couple more months to find us if they wish to. Alright, and it's been like 6 months, so let's bring Prometheus through. Build a jump gate there and there, and then go back through there. Actually, no, we don't. We'll just let it complete, and then we'll do a save order. So, yeah, I'm really not liking the system names that the game is giving us. Usually you'll get things like Gliese, and then a Wolf, and then a Proxima, and then a Beta Centauri, and then Lysine, and then Lycos, and you know, all sorts of just random names, and it will not be Washington, 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 Washington. That's ridiculous. What, 3, 5, 7 out of our 11 systems is named Washington? That is just crazy. Okay, so we need to rename this one to ZE. So it's easier to find. Go. Close that and reopen it. There we go. We got all of our proper names. Let's pull you out just a little bit further. There we go. Let Prometheus get its job done, then we'll send it out to rescue Enterprise. And I think this is as far as we're going to take Columbia, because it's gone out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the others have only gone out 3, so I think I'll bring it back, and then quite possibly send it down the sea chain. Probably more Washingtons, knowing my luck here. Research is chugging along very nicely. Next episode, we will try to design some missiles and a capable missile boat because, well, tentatively. I'll go over it in a little bit. I'm not sure if I will actually design it outright. Sensors of fire, yeah. Okay, so we had a guy die or leave. I'm not quite sure which. Yep. Looks like he died, so that's fine. Okay, let's just do it from the minimums up again, like we were doing previously. Try and keep our tech levels even. And hopefully he increases in skill before too much longer. Because this guy here, this missiles and kinetics, man, this guy's crushing it. He is crushing it. Oh, then we have 5? What happened? Oh, he couldn't take them all. Okay, so we'll give you 10 so you can crush it even further. Ha-ha! He's not like completely destroying it because he's only got 10 labs. But for the 10 labs he has, he is the VIP. Does not look like we're going to have any more discoveries in this of What's what I'm looking for? Jump points. Unless this last one gets us lucky. Nope. All right. So Prometheus. Okay, Columbia. We want to tell it to survey bodies now. Prometheus. We want to go here. To C. To B. To A. To Sol. And then. Okay, we want to save that. CD to A. We want to take him out. BA, BB. Build jump gate. Build jump gate. Build jump gate. All right. Now, hopefully, Columbia says, "Oh, I can go out here," but it probably won't because that's 40 billion, 50 billion kilometers. That's going to be too far. Yup. Okay, so. How much fuel does Columbia have? She's got 3.5 million liters of fuel. Let's send her out there. Let's see what this system looks like. Figures everything is really tight. Probably not even a billion. That's not even a million kilometers. There's not going to be. How is there life up there? How is there a terrestrial style planet up there at all? I don't know. Alright. Let's go back to Sol and watch things go there. Let's check up on our 49ers. Alright, they're up to 5,000 tons. Earth is up to 32,000 tons. Can we build us some more 49ers? Not there, and not there. So we'd have to retool for our 49ers. That's the Raven Mark II. Yeah, I think I'll do that. However, that's going to be it for this episode, folks. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, which is going to be down here somewhere. Or the thumbs up, anyway. Hit the subscribe button, which should be down here somewhere. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, how you think everything is going with the abundance of Washingtons and Proxima Centauris that we're going to be having here. And I'll talk to y'all later. Until next time, I'm Loquid. Y'all have a great day. Peace out.